Dream Wings.
Magic in the smell of honey. When the first sunlight touched the golden meadow, the little bee fairy flew over the flower with her shiny golden wings. Her dress was yellow and black, full of tiny patterns, as if nature had sprinkled a drop of honey on her. She moved from flower to flower, filling them with light. But today something was strange. The air still smelled sweet like honey, but the taste was gone. Bee Fairy was surprised. "How can this be happen?" she whispered. She flew high in the sky and looked around the forest. All the beehives were empty, and every bee had disappeared. Suddenly, she saw golden fog rising near a mountain. She flew closer. When she reached, she saw hundreds of bees standing in a line bowing down. Our queen, they whispered. Bee Fairy was shocked. "Me? But I am a fairy, not your queen." Then one old bee came forward. A small shining crown was on her head. "My child," she said softly, "you were born from the heart of the sun. Your light gives life to our honey. You were sent away to find your true power." Bee Fairy's wings started to shake. In her heart, pictures began to appear. A bright light, a golden throne, and a queen who looked just like her. She held her head as if she held her head as if her lost memories were coming back. Bee Fairy asked slowly, "If I am your queen, then where is the honey?" The old bee replied, "The honey is locked inside your heart. When you forgot who you are, the light inside you faded, and the honey in the world disappeared." Bee Fairy closed her eyes. A golden light began to shine from her body, breaking the darkness around. All the bees shouted, "Our queen has returned." But Bee Fairy's eyes filled with tears. She remembered her fairy friends, the home they were building together to help poor people in the village. Her heart felt heavy. Was this world real? Was that world real or just a dream? Bee Fairy stood between two worlds. One side was the world of bees, full of hope and hunger. The other side was her fairy world, full of love, stories, and her dear friend, Flower Fairy. The old bee said, "My queen, if you accept who you are, you must stay in our world forever. You will have to leave your fairy world behind." Tears rolled down Bee's fairy cheeks. She said softly, "I belong to both worlds. I cannot forget the light inside me, and I cannot leave the dreams I made with love." She opened her wings wide and raised her hand toward the sky. A golden cloud appeared and joined the two worlds together. The honey returned to the forest, and a new rays of light filled fairyland. The old bee smiled. "You have saved both worlds, Bee Fairy. You are not only our queen, you are the bridge between fairies and bees." Bee Fairy smiled and said, "Honey comes from light, and light comes from love. When the heart is true, they can never be apart." Bee Fairy became the queen of two worlds, one where honey flows and one where love shines. Sometimes we only find our true self when we forgot who we are.